All right, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Up and Moving. My name is Corey. I'm a graduate student here at the department at Michigan Tech, Kinesiology and Integrated Physiology. And so today we will be doing yoga with Pilates moves today. So as I kind of said last week, it's going to be a little challenging, but that's okay. We all are here to be challenged, to get better, to grow in our exercise regime and all of that fun stuff. So I'm also going to actually put my watch going so I have a good indicator time-wise what's going on. And so today, if you have any of these props, so as you guys kind of know, I always have my yoga blocks, my mat. I also have, it's not like the most fluffy pillow, even though it looks like it's fluffy, it's really not that fluffy of a pillow. You got that. I will be incorporating in some resistance bands today. So if anybody has resistance bands and want a little bit of an extra burn, feel free to grab some of these. But of course, if you don't have those, that is okay. I know pillows are a great option for an at-home dupe of like the yoga blocks. And so today what we're going to do is we're going to start at the front of our mats with our warm-up, and we're going to stand in what's called a mountain pose. So we're going to stand with our feet together, hands out at our sides. You can even just roll the shoulders back a little bit, open the heart up. I'll kind of give a good front view here as well. We're just going to stand like this at the front of our mats and take a couple of deep breaths in. So breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. And as we're going through some of these flows, feel free to also modify to what's comfortable for you. What you see me doing, you do not have to look like me. So I will do my best, as I always do, to give the modifications. And, we're going to have some fun. We'll have some fun today. All right, so on an inhale, we're going to lift our right leg up, as well as with our hands. As we inhale, we're going to lift up, get a little bit of that balance work in that I always like to start doing with everyone. And then on an exhale, we're going to bring the leg back and go into a lunge. So whatever like a comfortable kind of lunge is for you. If you're, say, like up here, totally fine. You want to go back a little bit more, feel free to. And when we're in this first lunge position, make sure your body's a little bit more forward on top of that front leg. Because then on an inhale, we're going to rise up, stacking the shoulders on top of the hips. Exhale, we're going to kind of lean a little bit towards that front leg. I know it's kind of hard for you to see with a side view, so I'm going to just kind of shuffle over, but just kind of give yourself a little nice stretch on the side of the body here, going towards that forward leg. On the inhale, we're going to come back to stacking. Exhale, we'll lean the body forward again. Inhale, we'll come back up, raising our right leg back up. And exhale, back to our mountain pose. So I'm going to go through that again on the left leg. So we're going to inhale, raise it up. Of course, if your leg is even down a little bit more in this position, that's okay. Just whatever's getting you a nice balance workout. Exhale, dropping back into our lunge. Inhale, raising that body up, shoulders on top of hips. Exhale, stretching out to the side. Inhale, stack it back up. Exhale, bringing that body forward over that front leg. Inhale, raising that leg back up. And exhale, back to our mountain pose. If you need to, you can also keep your hands on your hips when you're going through this. You don't have to be always raising your arms up like I do, but nice comfortable option too. So put your hands on your hips. I'm going to show that one as we go through we're going to go through the right leg again. So inhale, lift that right leg up. Exhale, drop it behind you in our forward lunge. Inhale, raise up. Exhale, lean towards that left leg. Inhale, stack back on top of each other. Exhale, bring the body back forward. Inhale, lift your leg back up. And exhale, back to our mountain pose. Inhale, raise that left leg up. Exhale, drop it behind you in our forward lunge. Inhale, stack on top of each other. Exhale, reach towards that right leg. Inhale, shoulders back on top of hips. Exhale, bring the body forward again. Inhale, lift up, balancing on your right leg. And exhale, back to our mountain pose. I think we'll go through that one more time, just a little faster. Hold on just a second, guys. Oh my gosh, hold on, sorry, some technical difficulties on my end here. Cannot. And this is why I got a new computer, everybody, because this one is not that good. Okay, well, we're just gonna keep going. I kind of remember what my workout is, but okay, so we're just gonna go through that sequence one more time together. Sorry about that. But we'll inhale, raise that right leg up. Exhale, drop it behind us. Inhale, lift the body up. Exhale, reach for that left leg. Inhale, bring it back up. Exhale, bring the body forward. Inhale, push off, lift that right leg up. Exhale, back to our mountain pose. Okay, so inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, drop it behind us. Inhale, lift the body up, shoulders on top of hips. Exhale, reach for that right leg. Inhale, stack back on top of each other. Exhale, bring the body forward. Inhale, push off, lifting that left leg up. And exhale, back to our mountain pose. So take a couple deep breaths here. I'm going to just see if I can get back to what my workout is. But I know from here, we're going to shake it out a little bit and we're going to go into our arm series. So these are some of my favorite Pilates arm workouts. So what we can do is we can either do it kind of sitting on our knees, flat on the ground. You can do them standing up, whatever's comfortable for you. But from here, we're going to start with our walnut crushers. And so what we're going to do is we're going to put the arms up kind of like we're like a goalpost. And what we're simply going to do is just kind of move our arms back and forth in like an upside down frowny face. You guys can kind of see. Really squeezing those shoulder blades together when we bring them back. And then back forward. Back and forward. Kind of just going at a comfortable pace. Or if you want to get a little crazy here, you can start going a little bit faster. But really squeeze those shoulder blades behind you. And those are our walnut crushers. Just keep on going through that. You gotta move right now. Keep on squeezing those shoulder blades behind you. Really feel it working in those back muscles there. All right, you can shake that out really quick before we go on into the next one. And so for this one, what we're gonna do, we're just gonna straighten our arms out, straight out in front of us, and gonna be working the same muscles again, really squeezing those back muscles as we just simply bring our elbows kind of back towards our back there. And so sometimes these are just easier for me to just kind of show and explain the best that I can, as I'm also working out some technical difficulties on getting my workout back. But yeah, we're just simply squeezing those shoulder blades back again and kind of rotating our arms out to the side. And so, of course, go at a comfortable pace of what feels good for you to keep going for these next couple of seconds. But if you're feeling really crazy, of course, you increase the speed and keep swishing and swishing through the movement. Perfect. Yeah, I love my two little co-hosts, but sometimes, they really know how to try to screw me up a little bit when I'm trying to give nice workouts to everybody. So Charlie was literally just sitting on the keyboard of this computer that I have and was starting to fiddle around with my workout, changing what was, on schedule. And so I don't know what he did, but I couldn't find like the mouse on my computer anymore. And so I had to quickly restart it. So now we're good. I got my workout in front of me. All right. Is anyone feeling the burn yet? Those back muscles? I hope so. All right. On the next time you're out like this, keep your hands out. If you need to put them down, feel free to put your arms down. But from here, we're going to go back up into that goalpost position. And then what we're simply just going to do is going to up and then bring them back down. Like a windshield wiper. Up and down. Up and down. And down. Up and down. This one's called robot arms. I don't know. I really like this one. For me, this is a fun arm series. And of course, to increase the intensity, you just do it a little faster. Up and down. I don't know, this is kind of my comfortable speed right now with it. All right, next time you're up, you can either keep them up, you can shake them out. I'm gonna shake it out a little bit. Whew. Haven't really done this arm series in a little while. But the next one that we're gonna do is just some simple arm circles. So we're gonna go back out into our T position. And now just do some light little circles forward. All right. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna stop and reverse. Backward arm circles. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I'm really starting to feel the burn up in my shoulders. Woo. All right, give me 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Woo. And now that completes our arm series. So next what we're gonna do is we're gonna get into abs. And move you over, buds. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna lay flat on our mats. And now for this one, I got a couple different variations for everybody. So if you need to, feel free to keep your feet flat on the floor as demonstrated. Try to keep, because ultimately what we want to do is to keep this upper body kind of up. So keeping your shoulder blades slightly off of the ground if you can, relaxing that neck, putting your arms straight out at your sides as you see me doing. And really what we're just gonna do is we're just gonna kind of flutter our arms up and down. So inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is variation 1. Variation 2, feel free to lift your legs up off the ground, keeping a 90-degree. And we'll inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think the biggest thing with this one is to make sure that your lower back is completely kind of flat on the ground, keeping that core engaged. Really try to get that belly button to your spine. Not really, but just kind of in a way to think of it to really engage that core. But inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if you're feeling a little extra crazy, feel free to just completely lift your legs straight up, and we'll inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We can drop it down and relax a little bit. Woo! Okay, Tony, why are you trying to bite my computer now? Oh. All right, and then the next one we're going to be doing is our single leg drops. And so a couple of other variations for this one too. Of course, you can start off with your legs flat on the ground. Tony, knock it off. You can start with your legs flat on the floor as so. Lifting one leg straight up. And what we're just simply going to do is just drop it down to the ground and back up. Drop down and up. You can keep your hands kind of straight out at your side. Relax them. But yes, making sure that that lower back and that core is engaged, nice and flat on the ground. You can relax your shoulders on this one. Down and up. Now, modification number 2 is bringing both your legs straight up. And then you have to still simply lowering and lifting that right leg. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Now, if you're a little bit more crazy, you can kind of keep your left leg hovering just a little bit above the ground. as you lower and you lift that right leg up. Lower and lift. All right, give me 1, 2, and 3. All right, we're gonna switch on over to that left leg. So choosing the modification that's for you, just start lifting and lowering and lifting that left leg. Lower and lift. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we can relax. So now this next one is kind of one of my favorites. It's called bicycle. Pretty sure a lot of people are pretty familiar with this one. So what we're gonna do is lift those legs back up into a 90-degree and just simply, oh, and also putting your hands, I kind of try to keep them just behind my ears a little bit, just so I'm not pulling on my neck at all, but relax behind my ears, and then just simply alternating. So right elbow to left knee, right elbow to right knee. You don't have to fully extend out that other leg if you're not able to. Even just simply kind of crossing over, keeping the legs up in that 90-degree is a good modification for this one. But you can fully extend out that opposite leg also as we're just swishing and riding our bicycle, pretty much. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop down and relax. Oh. All right, here's the last ab workout in our ab series. And so modification 1 for this, again, keeping our feet flat on the floor in that kind of nice 90-degree angle. All that you would simply have to do is just kind of lean your body back, try to keep that spine as straight as you possibly can. I like to call this one the crunching frog, because in a way I feel like we're just kind of crunching together like a little frog. And so what I also like to do is kind of keep my hands just right behind my bottom here for some stability. But all that we're simply doing is just leaning it back and coming forward. Lean back and come forward. So here's modification 1. Modification 2 would be lifting the legs up, still try to keep that 90-degree as much as possible, but even just simply extending your legs out in front of you as you're going back, and then bringing it together. Extend and together. Back and together. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Woo! I hope everyone's abs are on fire right now. Mine are. Woo! I've not done this series in a little while. All right, next we're going to stand it all up and get into our leg routine. And so for this, if you have a resistance band, feel free to grab one. I will be using one today. If not, that is totally okay. But so what we're just simply going to do is we're just going to start off with some squats. And so bring your feet almost about hip width apart. You can be a little bit more out. And then we're just going to simply sit back like we're sitting in a chair and lifting it back up. So inhale, drop down, exhale, back up to standing. Exhale. And as you're doing this too, make sure you're not having your knees completely past your toes. Keep nice and control of these squats. All right. 3, 2, and 1. There we go. We can relax that one. I have another kind of squat variation for us to try that really targets more of the outside muscles here, or like the inside of our thigh muscles, excuse me. And so what we're going to do is we're going to kind of bring our legs out a little bit farther than our regular squats there, keeping our toes kind of pointed out more. So we can either keep our hands on our hips for this one, can bring them out. What these are called are plie squats. And I don't know, I just kind of like the name. I love ballet. So we're going to give it a shot. And so what we're just simply going to do is, just going to squat down and up. Just to start getting that basic kind of move down. And again, make sure that you're not passing your knees past your toes. Nice and controlled. All right. And the next time we're squatted down, we're going to keep it squatting, really activate those muscles. And now we're just going to simply kind of go up and down. So we're pulsing a little bit. So up and down. Just a nice little move. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Shake it on out. All right. So next, we're going to go down onto our mats into our nice neutral table position. Because then what we're going to do is we're going to do some single leg lifts with some pulses. And so I'm going to grab my resistance band again. We're going to go over, hands right underneath our shoulders, knees right underneath our hips, nice straight back. And what we're going to do is we're going to lift up our left leg first and just kind of kick it behind us. Kind of making sure we're keeping our leg even in a 90-degree when we're up. When we're up like this, as so, and then we're gonna drop it back down. Lift it up, drop back down. All right, the next time we're up like this, keep it up, keep it up. And now what we're just gonna do is we're just gonna pulse it up and down a little bit. Up and down. Really activate those glute muscles. Three, two, one, relax. We'll switch it on over to our right leg now. So just go ahead and lift up, down, up, and down. All right, the next time you're up, keep your leg lifted, keep it lifted, and start pulsing up and down. Up and down. Just some nice little movement. Doesn't have to be super big or anything, but just keep that leg up. Five, four, three, two, and one. Relax. Woo! Good job, everyone. All right, and I think from there, we'll just start going into our cool down stretches. And so we'll start up again in that mountain pose that we even started with. Right at the top of our mats. Circle out those shoulders a little bit. Could even do some head rolls here. All right. So now on an inhale, raise the arms up to the sky. Exhale, dive down into a forward fold. Inhale, kind of half raise up, keeping that back flat. Hands rested on your knees or your shin. Exhale, back to forward fold. Inhale, we're going to raise the arms back up towards the sky. Exhale, dive down into our forward fold. Inhale, half raise, flat back. Exhale, back down to forward fold. And from here, we're just going to kind of relax a little bit. Feel free to, you can kind of bring your feet out a little bit more to like hip distance. But yeah, just relax the head, the shoulders. Kind of give your knees even a little bit of a bend too if you need to. You don't want to lock them. But just kind of relax. You know, put your hands on your elbows. Sometimes I just like to kind of swing from side to side. All right, on an inhale, we're going to just raise it back up into our neutral mountain pose. And from here, we can just get down into a nice, comfortable seating position. And even from here, if anybody needs to, this would be a good time to grab a pillow. If you want to sit on something, just to kind of give yourself an extra little lift here. Again, circle the shoulders back. From here, we're going to take our right hand to our right knee or our left knee. Give ourselves a nice little twist, looking over that left shoulder. All right, on an inhale, release, back to center. We're gonna bring our left hand to our right knee this time. Look over our right shoulder. All right, on an inhale, back to center. Can extend our legs out, and always feel free, if you are sitting on a pillow or anything, feel free to move it anytime you want. I'll probably just keep sitting on it. I find it very comforting right now. And then from here, we're going to do just a simple seated forward fold. So go ahead and reach towards your toes. Could even walk your hands out a little bit, rest them on your shins. You know, whatever's comfortable for you. And just take some nice deep breaths in and out. All right, on an inhale, bring the body back up. I'm going to bring one foot in, back like I'm sitting, crisscross applesauce. Keep the other one extended out, and just simply walk your hands out, reach out towards your toes, but get a nice stretch in on that one side. All right, on an inhale, raise it back up, switch sides. I'm bringing my left leg in this time, extending my right leg. Just lowering my body down towards my leg. All right, on an inhale, bring it back up to center. I'm going to bring in my right foot to meet my left, putting the bottoms of my feet together, kind of trying to get my knees down to the ground, but anyways, we're sitting in a butterfly position right now is what it's called. I'm going to lower the chest kind of down towards my feet, trying to keep that spine as straight as possible. But we're just going to bring it forward a little bit and take a couple of deep breaths. All right, on an inhale, raise your body back up. And I think from there, that's our workout. Namaste, thank you for joining me. Our next workout is tomorrow at 10 o'clock. Yeah, that's about all that I have to say. Thank you for not